Hello, let's begin today's practice in a child's pose. Let your knees come to the outer edges of the mat, hips sink back, big toes are typically together. You can have your toes tucked under as well, arms reach overhead. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Listen to your breath, settle into this time and space, allowing your mind to come into this practice as much as your body has made it to this mat. Deepen your breath, creating an ocean wave of sound. And we'll rise up to a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips on an inhale, lift chin and chest, cow pose. Exhale, round the back to come into cat, gaze to the belly button. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. You'll notice that I bend my elbows quite a bit. Keep moving between cat and cow. By bending the elbows, I allow the back to round and flex even deeper. Come to a neutral spine. Send the right leg long in front of you, or right arm long in front of you, bicep by the ear. Left leg goes back. Take a deep breath in. Push the earth away. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Two more. And set it down. Inhale for a cow pose. Exhale, round the back for cat. Come to a neutral spine. Left arm reaches forward, bicep by the ear. Right leg back. Flex that foot. Point the pinky toe down. Take a deep breath in. Push the earth away. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Two more on your own. Release it down. Walk the hands forward an inch or two. Tuck the toes under. Hover the knees 2 or 3 inches off of the earth. Spread the shoulder blades wide. Slight rounding of the back. Bend the elbows toward the knees. Crouching lion. Push more weight into the fingers as opposed to the base of the palm. And then send those hips high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands to the feet. Take a ragdoll here, feet hip distance apart, hinge forward, bend the knees deeply, palms can come to the earth, send the gaze between the legs. And then make a picture frame of the face, sway a bit side to side. And see if you can find contentment in how the body feels in this pose. You might have tight hamstrings today, or maybe you are bending deeper than you normally do. Your back might feel loose or it might be tight. Be content with where you are today. Release the hands, toe heel the feet together, halfway lift. So fingers can come to the shins here so that you can find a nice long spine as the crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root down to rise tall, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands come to heart center, closing the eyes for Samastitihi. Take a cycle of breath here in gratitude for someone or something. And a cycle of breath in forgiveness of yourself or of another. And a cycle of breath to set an intention for today's practice. I am, and fill in that blank with something that you need today, something you can practice on and off the mat. Perhaps it is, I am content. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. High plank, hands, elbows, shoulders are in line here. Draw the right knee to the right elbow. Send it high to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Release the back knee to the earth. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, goalpost the arms, push forward a little bit here. Send the gaze up, open up the heart and collarbones. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Root down into that right foot, airplane the arms. Long spine, reach the hips back, reach the crown of the head forward. Left hand releases to the earth, low lunge twist. Right arm to the sky. Feel that back knee lifting. Draw the right hip in. Hand to the earth, step back, high plank. Left knee to left elbow. Send that leg high to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Release the back knee to the earth, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, goalpost the arms, gaze up. Elbows push forward here, palms face the sky. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands release, tuck the back toes under, lift that back knee, airplane the arms. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. You might find that the thumbs begin to turn toward the sky. And then right hand to the earth, low lunge twist as the left arm reaches tall. Draw that left hip in, lift the right thigh. Hand to the earth, step back, high plank. We'll take a yogi push-up here. Shift your face forward, lower just halfway. Inhale, return to high plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Arms reach overhead, pinkies down, lift the elbows. Draw the pelvic floor up toward the lowest rib. Goalpost the arms, hovering them off of the earth. Releasing shoulder blades down towards the bum. And then arms reach toward the feet, lifting chin and chest a little bit higher. Keep the neck long. Release it down, hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Draw the belly in. Lift to high plank. Send the hips high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. Come to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall, Tadasana, and we'll take 3 sun A's. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to step it back. High to low plank. Bend the elbows to the back of the room. Inhale through, upward dog. Exhale it back, down dog. Deep breath in. On the exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, come to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, rise tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the elbows and the knees. Come to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, bend the knees deeply. Shift the weight into the heels, sink the hips back. Lift the arms, chair pose. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Spin the back heel down, rise up, warrior one. Sink into the pose a little bit here. Feel that back heel pressing down into the earth. Exhale, airplane the arms. Crown of the head's reaching forward, push down into the right heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, spin the back heel down, rise up, warrior one. Surrender the lower body, soften the shoulders. Inhale to reach taller. Exhale, airplane the arms. Find length here, spin those thumbs up as you squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, return to warrior one. Exhale, hands to the earth, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale to come to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Right hand comes to the hip. Left arm reaches taller. On the exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow outside of the thigh. Hands come together at heart center. Sink the hips back. Inhale, return to chair. Exhale, left hand to the hip. Right arm reaches taller. And twist to the left. Palms together at heart center. Sink the hips lower, lift the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale it high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, high to the sky. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Root down into that right foot. Reach the arms, sweep them up to the sky, crescent lunge. Back thigh lifts to the sky. Right hip draws in as you push down into that right foot. Inhale, reach the arms a little bit taller. Exhale, high twist to the right. Lift that back heel as though you're stepping on a wall in the back. Keep pushing down into that right heel and return to center, crescent lunge. Airplane the arms and make your way to a full airplane as you straighten that right leg, dial down the left shoulder and hip. Try flexing your foot. Imagine stepping on that back wall with your left foot. Slight upward dog chest. And step forward, Tadasana. Take a little back bend here, goalpost the arms, gaze up. Inhale, reach center. And we'll eagle out up here. So sink into a little higher chair. Right arm comes under. Right leg crosses over the left thigh. Lifting the elbows to shoulder height. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Release it all, Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Lift the left leg to the sky for standing splits. So more so than lifting that back leg, think about crown of the head down toward the earth. Draw that right thigh in toward your median line. Breathe deeply, and then begin to lift the torso. Come to the fingertips. Push the right hamstring back. Squeeze the glutes, and lift the arms back into airplane pose. Stay present in this balance. Bend the front knee. Step the left foot to the back of the mat and open up, warrior two. Push down into that right foot. Feet are underneath the wrists. Shift the rib cage forward. And release into side angle pose. Right hand can come to a block or hover inside of that front leg. Take a half bind, bringing that left hand behind the back. If you want the full bind, you'll reach underneath that right thigh. Find the left fingertips. Reach the crown of the head forward and open up the heart to the sky. Return to side angle pose and rise to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes, hands to the hips, gaze goes up, and exhale, hinge forward, Prasarita. Hands come underneath the head here, shift more weight into the balls of the feet. Option to reach for the knife edge of the feet. Tuck the fingertips underneath the feet. Feel how that changes the stretch. And if you like it, stay there. If you don't, return to where you came from. Come to tall arms. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. We'll set up a half pigeon here. So toe heel that right foot over to the left. Release the knee over to the right. Left leg long behind you. Hands come back a little bit so that you can gaze over the right shoulder. And then bring the torso back center and fold forward. Think about spinning the outside of your left thigh down toward the earth. . Rise to tall arms, tuck the back toes under, lift that right knee into the chest, step it back, high plank, lower halfway. Inhale through upward dog, exhale back, downward dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale it high. Exhale to the right tricep. Inhale high. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Draw that left hip in, rise up, crescent lunge. Feel the right knee and thigh lifting toward the sky here. And soften the shoulders. Try not to stick the rib cage out. Draw it in. Deep breath in. Exhale, high twist to the left. Send the gaze back. Inhale, return to center, crescent lunge. Airplane the arms, reaching the fingertips back. Shifting a little bit more weight forward. Notice the front knee stacked over the ankle. Slight bend to the back leg as you pop into airplane pose. Dialing down the right side of the body. Lifting the chest. Flex that right foot. Step it forward, Tadasana. Take a little back bend, goalpost the arms, push the hips forward, and then reach back up high to the sky. We'll sink into that higher chair and find eagle on this side. Left arm under, left leg crosses over. Lifting those elbows to shoulder height, maybe using the big toe as a kickstand. Your balance might be different. Mine is on this side. Being content where you are right now while still working toward a different future. Unwrap it all, Tadasana. Exhale, hinge forward. Lift that right leg to the sky for standing splits as you fold forward, crown of the head toward the earth. Lift the torso, come to the fingertips. Really squeeze the glute. Activate that glute as you push the hamstring back and make your way to airplane pose. It's a slow transition. You're building strength as you build your balance. Bend the front knee, step that right foot to the back of the mat and open up to warrior two. That right foot might be angled in a little bit. Front knee tracks towards pinky toe. Open up the right shoulder. Shifting rib cage forward, release into side angle pose. Right arm reaches a little bit higher, flip the palm, bring that hand behind the back, half bind. Full bind, you'll work that left arm under the thigh, find those fingertips, reach the crown of the head forward, pull that right hip down toward the back foot. Return to side angle pose and rise to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes, interlace fingers behind the back. For this prasarita, you can push those knuckles down, gaze up, And exhale to hinge forward. Knuckles and hands to the sky, or they can stay at the low back. Release the hands to the earth, tall arms, walk the hands to the front of the mat. Half pigeon on this side, toe heel, that left foot over to the right, knee over to the left, right leg goes long behind you. Spin that thigh down toward the earth, the inner thigh up toward the sky. Send your gaze over the left shoulder. And come back to center, hinging into your half pigeon. Rise to tall arms. Shift your weight into that left hip so you can draw that right leg around and over. Sitting cross-legged here, reach the arms to the sky. And then take opposite elbows and lean on over to the right. Stretching the side body. Return to center. Lean on over to the left. Come to center and come on to your back for a bridge pose. We'll bring the feet in toward the sit bones, arms long at your sides to begin. And then reach for the outer edges of the mat. Tuck your shoulders under so you actually lift and kind of rotate your arms out. And then push down into the heels, lift the hips. As you lift the chest toward the chin, you might tuck the shoulders even more, but then pull that mat from side to side with your hands. Push down into the feet just a little bit more. One vertebrae at a time, lower to the earth, goalpost the arms, set the feet to the outer edges of the mat, and allow your knees to release to the right. Gaze to the left. Knees to center. Release them to the left. Gaze to the right. Come back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Tight little ball. And release into Shavasana. A final resting pose. We'll be here for about a minute. Tuck those shoulders under. Let the legs come long at an angle from the hips. Arms angle out from the shoulders. Soften your breath. Returning to your natural inhale and exhale. And give yourself permission to truly sink into the earth and release. Move the head from side to side to awaken the body, finding movement for the fingers and toes. And then on an inhale, full body extension. Reach the arms overhead. On an inhale, arch the back. Exhale, bend the knees, roll to your right. Keep the eyes closed here. Just keep the attention drawn inward. Rise to Sukhasana, cross-legged seated position. Hands come to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Drawing thumbs to third eye center. Bow it forward. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I know we don't always have a full hour or even 45 minutes to dedicate to our yoga practice, so that was just a quick, nice, sweaty practice to strengthen the body. Obviously, if you need more stretching, you may want to check out one of the other videos.